Welcome friends to Literature Mantra. I am Harsh Singh. Now, whenever you are preparing for post-modern era writers or contemporary writers, then don't forget to read about Paul Muldoon. Paul Muldoon. Now, why is Paul Muldoon important? He's important because pehli cheez, he's a winner of Pulitzer Prize. Second, he has also won Griffin Poetry Prize. Now they can ask you what is Griffin Prize about. Okay, so Paul Muldoon is also a winner of Griffin Prize for poetry. Now few more facts you should always keep in mind when you are reading about Paul Muldoon. The second, after the awards, let me also tell you that he is a Irish poet and his works are famous because most of his poems have a blend of history and politics. Okay? So despite the fact that he is a writer, so somebody from the field of literature, yet his poetry reflect history and politics of Ireland as well as Great Britain, Europe in general and the world in general. The second feature about his poetry is his use of paradox. He always uses paradox. Paradox क्या होता है? Any phrase or any sentence which at first will seem contradictory but at closer inspection it will reveal a proper meaning. Okay? And the third aspect of his poetry is it is very experimental in style. Okay? Very experimental and innovative. And let me tell you one more important fact about Paul Muldoon. He has also written a short story which is an adaptation of James Joyce's short story called The Dead. Okay, James Joyce has written the short story The Dead and Paul Muldoon has adapted this story and written his own with the title The Dead 1904. 1904 date, year. Okay, so the complete title is The Dead 1904. Now in the exam they can ask you who has written an adaptation of James Joyce's short story. The answer is Paul Muldoon. Okay? And though he has written many works, you should pay attention to three important works. Only three important works are very, very famous. The first important work is titled New Weather. Okay, New Weather. Now basically this is an anthology of poems. Okay? But the poetry is so wonderful that it has become so popular, so famous. Okay? So New Weather is the first one. Second one, Meeting the British. Okay? Meeting the British. And the third one is Why Brownlee Left. Why Brownlee Left. So these three are very important. And one critic has described Paul Muldoon as saying that he is a poet with a Catholic sensibility, but a English poetic tradition. Somebody who has the Catholic sensibility but writes using the English poetic tradition. And if you are preparing for CUET-PG English or MA English entrance for next year 2024, then you can join our live classes. Just download the app of Literature Mantra from Google Play Store and register for the free trial live class. And in case you want to connect with me, you can connect with me on Telegram. So this is the link, Harsh Singh Sir Official. And for any other inquiries related to UGC NET, MA entrance, GATE, UPSC, CSC optional with English literature, you can WhatsApp us on this number or Telegram us or leave a comment on our YouTube channel.